Okay, it's a very good morning. Today is 29th of July 2026 and this is Cityscope TV and this is Scope Connect. Wherever you are watching us from, I take this opportunity to welcome you to this show today. My name is Brenda Agenyo and I'm going to be your host. And today I'm also blessed to have a visitor with us. We have Mr. Samson Owino Onditi, or maybe let me say Honorable Samson Owino Onditi, who is a human rights advocate or activist. So today we are going to talk about human rights-based approach to development. We are going to talk about your right, my right as human beings. I take this opportunity to welcome you again to this show, the Scope Connect, as we start right now until we finish at 12 p.m. My name is Brenda Agenyo, and wherever you are, I'm taking this opportunity to welcome you again. You can also follow us through our different channels, that is Facebook, Cityscope TV, and also on YouTube, Cityscope TV. So let me take this opportunity to welcome my guests so that we can just start our show. Welcome.
Thank you so much. My name is Samson Onditi.
Yes.
At the moment, I'm not an honorable. I'm an activist. So the best that you can call me is Mtetezi.
Mtetezi wa wanyonge.
Yes, I'm the convener of Manyatabi Social Justice Center and team leader of Happy Life for Development CDO.
Okay.
So all those organizations are meant to help us promote and help on issues of human rights and social justice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'm very happy to have you here today with me so that we can talk about these issues of human rights. We have seen so many challenges. You people are going through a lot of challenges also here in Kenya. So I'm very happy I have you here today so that we can talk about this. Maybe if we start just introduction, give us just a small introduction. What really inspired you to be a human rights activist? Because this is something that so many people consider dangerous. What really inspired you to go this line?
Okay, thank you so much. So my passion for issues of human rights came about when we are in the school, and the administration of the school was not willing to listen to what the students or the parents were saying. They were kind of dictators.
Yes.
So there was a time that I stood up and said that we will not do what the school administration wants until they also give us time to also they seek our views and also hear our views.
Yes.
And at that very moment we were suspended. And I remember I was in Form 4. I was suspended a few months to the exams.
The main exam.
But despite that fact, I came back after the suspension and I did my exams and I passed.
So you are suspended just because you are fighting for your rights and other students' rights?
Yes, issues of corporal punishment
yes.
and issues of not taking parents as human beings. Because a parent, for us who are living in the informal settlements, our parents were not able to pay the much needed fee. So the best that they could do is to pay the fee in installments. But you will get a time when teachers will take advantage of that.
Yes.
And give you some terms and names that as a human beings you feel that this is not right.
They feel like they have the authority.
Yeah, so my passion for issues of human rights came after that experience. And since then,
yes.
20 years down the line, I've been in this field.
You have been in this field and practicing human rights.
Yes.
So let me just ask this question. How did your parents take it when you are, you said you were expelled or suspended, when you were suspended from school? How did your parents take it? And you personally, how did you feel?
To me, I felt that I had done the right thing.
Yes.
But my parents could not understand it. So they told me that I should finish the suspension and go back to school and defend myself in school. So I ended up in school and we were given a punishment. So I said, let's do this punishment for the last time because that was our last moment in school. And we were taken back to school.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe can you tell us your roles as human rights defenders? What are some of your roles? Some people don't even maybe understand your roles. People mistake you. Even the state, like I said, the state sometimes give you these bad names. Some of you are being labeled as criminals and all this. So many people don't understand your roles. What is really your roles? People think that you are just people who are making noise on the streets and all this. So maybe if you can explain to us what are your roles as human defenders.
Thank you so much. Before I go to my roles, I want all our listeners to know that human rights are basic freedoms
Yes.
that are God-given to each and every human being. They are not given by the state.
Yes.
They are not given by other people. So it is your right as a person. So something like right to life, freedom of speech,
Yes.
those are God-given rights. And no state gives it to you. So what we do is that it comes a time when the government or other people want to deprive people of their rights, especially on human rights, and that's where we come in, because some people are fear the government.
Yes.
Some people also fear to speak truth to power. So we bridge in the gap and talk about issues that people fear to talk about.
You speak on behalf of
Yes,
the community.
so that we promote the idea of human rights
Yes.
and social justice, because when you are created in this world, there is an opportunity for all people.
Yes.
But it comes a time that a few people somewhere sit and want to grab everything that is meant to benefit other people. So we also fill that gap
Yes.
by saying that we want social justice to all citizens, to all communities.
Yes.
Thank you.
So maybe how has your personal life or maybe your family been affected by your job? Because we know that is one of the jobs that can be labeled dangerous.
Okay, thanks.
This interfered with your family or maybe your personal life in a certain way?
It has not interfered with it because apart from being a human rights defender, I also do other things in the community. Yeah? Other things that I do also help the community in one way or the other.
Okay.
Because apart from being a human rights activist, I'm an entrepreneur. I run a company called Happy Life Caterers and Events, and in that company I've employed other people. So it means that apart from promoting the issue of human rights, I also do something to promote common living in the community.
Yes.
So my family doesn't have issues with that. And personally, out of the experiences, because I can remember very well during the Maandamano for finance bill of 2024,
Yes.
we were on the street.
James Mandamano.
Yes, we were on the street.
Yes.
And most of our people were arrested. And remember, we were at the front line.
Yes.
But we ensured that those who were arrested were released on bail, police bail or free bail.
Yes.
But at the bottom of it is that most people view us as people who are not development oriented. They view us as criminals.
Exactly.
But what we do is we champion. We speak for those who can't speak for themselves.
Yes.
We are the voice of the voiceless. Yes.
So maybe if you can brief us, you talked about two organizations that you are working with. Maybe you can just give us a small brief about this organization, where you people situated.
Thank you so much. I'll start with Happy Life for Development, CBO. This is a registered community-based organization which was registered in 2010. It was registered out of the experience of 2007-2008 general elections.
Yes.
Because the impact was so heavy, and we realized that the youths who are participating in destruction of properties of other people, some of them had no job or were just idling somewhere in places.
Yes.
So we thought that the best idea that we could do is to engage the youth. So I formed that opinion, that organization together with other like-minded people.
Yes.
And we have managed to rehabilitate youths
Yes.
who are in the drug abuse issues, and some youths who are just loitering, idle, with nothing to do. So from 2010 up to now, we have 16 years.
Yes, that is
And we have case studies of youths who have benefited from that organization because previously they were into drugs, but as we are speaking, they have reformed and they are doing and being productive in the community because they are engaged in some income generating activities. Number 2 is on Manyatabi Social Justice Center.
Yes.
That organization was formed in 2020. And out of it, remember that social justice movement is all over Kenya.
Yes.
The first social justice movement or center was formed in Mathare, Nairobi. And that idea is that we wanted to remove people from the notion of the NGO syndrome.
Yes.
That an NGO comes to an area, it does a project for a specific period of time.
Yes.
Then after coming out or after the end of that project, the community members are left with nothing to do because they depended so much on the NGO.
Yes.
So our idea is that we want communities themselves to come out and speak on issues that is affecting them.
Yes.
And collectively they find solutions to those issues. So the idea of social justice centers or movement is all about communities coming about because when you are few you can't talk. But when you have a large number,
yes,
your voices will be heard, even by the government. So that is the idea. So Manyatabi is among the several social justice centers all over Kenya. At the moment, we are over 100 social justice centers spread across the informal settlements in Kenya.
Yes.
Yes, so we deal with issues of gender-based violence, and even at our center, we have gender desk officers, just like the gender desk officers at the police station. But gender desk officers at the police stations, most of community members fear them.
Fear them,
Because when you go there, or even to report a case at the police station, the first thing that you'll be told is to give some money for files. And that file, normally a file is sold between 50 to 100 shillings. But when you go to a police station, they will tell you that a file is 300 shillings. So those are the gaps that we try to bridge because our gender desk officers, when the cases are reported,
yes,
we file the cases, then we do referrals, and the referrals that we do are escorted referrals.
Yes.
We just don't tell you that go to the police station. We walk with you to the police station so that when we want to report a case, nobody will intimidate you. So those are
someone supporting.
Yes. So apart from that, we also deal with issues of human land rights. We have widows whose land have been taken by their in-laws.
Yes.
So when they report such cases to us, we link them with organizations like Kelvin, and their cases are handled well and they are helped.
Yes.
So Manyatabi Social Justice Center is, at the moment, we got support from IJM, that is International Justice Mission,
yes,
and they supported us with a modern office. We have a 40-feet container that we were supported with through partnership with IJM, and our office is based at the Yellow Bridge in Manyatabi, right inside the compound of the MCA.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, that is very good. You people are doing a good job, I can see. Also, when you say that you are supporting the widows, I know in the society of today, so many women are neglected after the death of their spouse and all that. So if you are doing that, I can say that that is a very good job you people are doing there. And so maybe, how do you have a channel whereby people follow? You know, some offices, if you go, you have a problem, you reach the gate, I don't know, you do this, you want to see somebody, you are being told, just go, come back tomorrow. Maybe this is a serious issue, someone's right has been violated. You have a process, or anytime someone just comes there, your door is always open. You will always welcome people, and then you help them.
Thank you so much. We do, our office is open always, and we have comrades. We call ourselves comrades. We don't have that kind of leadership that is that requires you that you should report to person A, then person A refers you to person
Person B.
B. No, what we do there is all of us are comrades, despite the fact that among the comrades, we have some of us who have been trained on different fields. For example, I'm trained on issues of social accountability.
Yes.
So when I get a case that deals with issues of gender-based violence, then I refer that case just within the center to another comrade who is an expert on issues of gender-based violence. So when you report a case to our center, any comrade can handle that case. In the event of reporting that case, filing that case in our books, then when the case is of importance or requires an expert within our center, then we give a call to that comrade to come and handle that case. But we don't have any channel that you must report to a person A or person B. And that's why in our structure, we have conveners. We don't have chairpersons, we don't have executive directors. A convener is just to convene. One amongst equal. Not that we have that leadership that when you are called a convener, you are a boss. No, we are not bosses, we are comrades. Thank you.
One of the things that has been a challenge in this field is that most of the time, I can say that most of the time when you are out there defending your rights or maybe the rights of the people, complaining about something, you always do it through man-to-man. Is this the only best way maybe you can reach the government, or are there any other ways you people can also reach, make sure that your grievances are heard? We have only seen you people most of the time you're on the streets, most of the time, yes.
No, thank you so much. We have several strategies that we apply when an issue arises. And man-to-man is the last resort. When the rubber has to meet the order. So we have other soft ways where we do our protest. We have non-violent protest and that violent protest. So we do petitions. The first thing, even before we go to that petition, we seek information because we are guided by the Kenyan Constitution that we have access to information. For example, when there is a case and we can't get information from the government or at the police station, we do a letter, an official letter to that institution so that we can seek information from that office relevant to what we were looking at. Then number two, after that letter has been responded or not, then we go to the next step of doing petitions. So the petitions, when not acted upon again, is then we go to the last one.
Now you go to the streets and make sure that they can now see people are complaining about this and this. So which are some of the human rights that are currently under threat in Kenya?
Number one is the right to life, because you have seen several times that when we go to do demonstration, which is allowed by the Constitution, some of us are handpicked and carried by Subarus to unknown destinations, and some have disappeared up to now. They have not been seen by their families. So that one is a right that is under threat. Then another one is the freedom of assembly, or right to assemble with whoever you think you can assemble with.
Which is in the Constitution.
It is in the Constitution, but we feel that that right is being infringed in terms of what is happening now, because when you tell someone that you cannot speak with someone because another person either is in another political party or another person, you feel that you should not speak with your people, then to us we feel that that one is also a right that is being infringed on. And we can't keep quiet. We'll speak it out. Another one is on the issue of torture. That right, because once you have been kidnapped, you are not taken to a celebration party. What we know that is that wherever you will be in, either you will be tortured to give information, and that also is a violation on the human rights. Thank you.
Okay, so do political temperature or do politics interfere with your work, and how do you handle this?
Politics interfere to some extent because, For example, when a political party calls for a rally in a specific region, and some people also who are not affiliated to that particular political party want to go and interfere with that political party who has organized that meeting, then it tells us that when we speak about it, then people view us as being pro someone. But the fact is that we can't keep quiet when a violation is taking place.
Yes.
So politics also interfere with our work. But what we do is that we agreed among ourselves that human rights is God-given, and by the fact that it is God-given, we will not keep quiet when a violation is taking place anywhere.
Okay.
Yes.
So most of you have been arrested, you've been crying over police brutality and threats, intimidation and all that. Have you suffered this? Have you been arrested before?
Yes, I've been arrested.
Been threatened?
I've been arrested.
Intimidated in a way?
Threats are so much and intimidations, those ones are minor.
Yes.
To me, they are minor because when someone gives you a threat, then out of my training on issues of security, because we are being trained on HRD security management,
yes.
Be it digital security or physical security.
Yes.
Before we do something, we do something which is called risk assessment. Then we know how to manage that risk.
Yes.
So issues of intimidation and threats are just minor. They are there, but to me they are minor. Being kidnapped is the big issue.
It's the big issue.
Yeah.
You can be kidnapped and then you can be taken to a police cell.
Then you disappear.
And people wake up and then we are being told that you go for water. So how do you people make sure that in your organization, everybody you are working with in your organization is well protected?
Thank you so much. What we do is we provide regular training on issues of security, especially for the comrades, because we know that they work in volatile areas.
Yes.
And some community members also do not accept the issue of human rights defenders, especially those who have ill intentions. So we offer those trainings. Then we advise our comrades not to go to areas that are very risk prone in terms of if you know that you are not affiliated to a political party.
Yes.
We advise them not to attend those rallies if they are not affiliated to those political parties.
Yes.
But if they are affiliated to a political party A, they should not attend a rally for a political
Party B.
Because after doing assessment, you look at all the issues and you do all the scenarios and see for yourself that before I go to that event, what may be the effect of me going that event. So those are the things that we tell them. Then lastly, we usually walk in groups. We don't walk alone. And there are areas that we advise comrades not to go to alone.
Yes.
They should either walk in two or walk in a group. Yes.
This is very dangerous, but you people you just keep on doing it. What should motivate you to keep on being in something like this? Because if it's me, I can even fear. So maybe what kind of advice can you give people like us? We fear to come out and speak. We fear because I might be abducted and you know.
When you have passion for something, no distraction can remove you from that thing. So we are so passionate on issues of community service and on issues of human rights
Yes.
that no any other threat can distract us from promoting the issues of human rights.
Yes.
So we advise all community members and all persons that don't fear. Your voice matters. And I always advise people that don't sit down when you see something bad is going around in the community. Don't sit down. For example, you live in a compound and your next door neighbor is being beaten either by the wife or the husband. Then to you, that thing is normal.
That is a family matter. That
Yes.
is their
So what we advise people, if you can't act by telling that person, beating the other person to stop, then call the nearest police station or call the nearest community policing committee member. They will come, or call your neighbors, and the moment that you come together, that violation will stop.
Yes.
So we advise them not to sit down and watch as some evil things are going around where they are living.
And just a question that crossed my mind. Do you people have a number that is out there so that if I'm in danger, someone is maybe doing like the gender-based violence thing, maybe do you have a number I can call if maybe reaching you might be not easy for me? Do you have a number that someone can call?
We usually advise our people to use the police line number because at the end of the day, our work is not even to arrest someone.
Okay.
Our work is to prevent, to promote.
And promote.
But those who are mandated to do the arrest are the police officers. So we advise them to always use that number.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you also defend the rights of children?
That is our core area. Yes.
Because we have seen from the internet so many children are really suffering also in the hands of the guardians, the people they are staying with. Because we see these things on the internet each and every day, and all this. So if you people are also defending the rights of the children, then that is good. So how can citizens and community join and support you?
Before I come to that,
Yes.
let me make it clear that on issues of children, we don't compromise.
Yes.
Because children are the future of the country. So what we do is that we have linked up with children officers from all the sub-counties.
Yes.
As we are working in Kisumu East, we have the contact of the child officer for Kisumu East. And whenever a violation occurs, the first call that we do make is to that officer.
Yes.
Because they are very responsive and they usually act on issues of children.
Yes.
So issues of defilement, issues of children not going to school, and issues of children being beaten by their guardians, we don't compromise.
Mercilessly beaten.
Yes, once we get that report, we ensure that relevant officers or officers act on the same, and we do follow-ups. Yes.
Okay, now back to my question. How can citizens and community join and support your people?
Thank you so much. Community members can help the community in several ways. Number one is that they should not keep quiet whenever violation takes place. The moment you speak out on something, that it means that you've helped the community.
Yes.
Number two is that in areas that they are staying in, they should join hands
Yes.
and ensure that whenever a violation is taking place, they don't leave it at that. If they can't speak, they can refer the cases to the social justice movement.
Yes.
And the social justice movement is all over the country. Even in Kondele, we have a Kondele Social Justice Center. When you go to Nyalenda, we have Nyalenda Social Justice Center.
Yes.
When you go to Kolwa Central, we have Ofunyi Social Justice Center. When you go to Molen, we have Kisumu Peace and Justice Center.
Yes.
When you come to Manyata, we have Manyata Social Justice Center. So all the social justice centers are spread across the wards.
Yes.
So it means that you can give a call, or you can just walk in to those social justice centers and report the cases,
Yes.
and we'll link it up with the police stations. And when issues of, for example, when defilement or rape cases occur, what we do is that the first officer or the first institution that we ensure that the survivors, we don't call them victims.
Yes. They are survivors.
The survivors. The survivors are taken to Jaramogi Odinga, the gender-based recovery facility first for medical checkup, so that we can also protect the evidence in case that this process will go into the long process of justice. So that is what we do. So we advise community members not to speak, not to stand or sit down as violation is taking place.
Yes.
They can also join us by attending our activities. We have been organizing several activities either in the community or at the center.
Yes.
So when they come there, they will be trained and they will get knowledge and information that maybe they were not aware of.
Yes.
And will also help them, because we all know that information is power.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just my last question before we go for a very short commercial break. Sometimes someone is rights have been violated, and then you go to the hospital. They need 1 to 3, like maybe some payment. You also support such in terms of financial. Maybe you take this person to the hospital. This person has injuries. Now they need the treatment, and maybe I don't have anything. I'm just like that. So do your organization also support? Financial support?
We had a project that was supporting us on those issues, but at the moment we don't have that project. So we, personally as a center, we are not supporting them financially, but the much that we can support them is that we give them moral support, that is support.
Yes.
Then we also give them psychological support.
Very, very. Actually, what is
Then we do counseling. In our office,
yes.
we have a fully fledged counseling room.
Yes.
And we advise our people that not only on issues of gender-based violence, we know very well that matters of mental health is a challenge in Kenya. So whenever someone is stressed, we advise them to visit our counseling room and get services from our trained counselors. So that is the support that we can give them.
Okay.
But we ensure, we advise community members that they should subscribe to what the government also offers in terms of SHA. They should apply to be members of that by paying what is required.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go for a very short commercial break. We are coming back.
Be in gi lek mar bedo jafwambo, jalendo e wang' jowi, kata jalony e weche mag mbui? Riwri kod kar tiegruok mar Cityscope mondo iyud lony e chano chenro mag wang' jowi, fwambo kod puodho weche manyien moyiedhi. Yud puonj kowuok kuom jolony magwa mondo ibed gi ng'eyo mang'eny e weche mag fwambo. Ndikri kaka achiel kuom jopuonjre mondo mi ichak wuodhi mar bedo jafwambo. Mondo ing'e mathoth, yuanwa tol kokalo e namba 0726324028 kata tudri kodwa email marwa cityscopetv@gmail.com kata www.cityscopemediacenter.co.ke. Cityscope Training College. Think, believe, achieve.
Dreaming of a career in journalism, television, or digital media? Join Cityscope Technical Training College and gain hands-on training in television production, journalism and news production, and digital media and content creation. Learn from experienced media professionals and develop the practical skills needed to succeed in today's fast-growing media. Enroll today and start your journey toward a rewarding media career. For inquiries, call 0726 324 028 or email us at cityscopetv@gmail.com or visit our website at www.cityscopemediacenter.co.ke. Cityscope Technical Training College. Think, believe.
Okay, welcome back and thank you for being with us. After that very short commercial break, we are going on and I'm still here with my guest, that is Mr. Samson Owino Onditi, and we're talking about the human rights. He's a human rights activist, so we're talking about the human rights, defending the human rights and all this, you know, what's been happening in Kenya nowadays. So my next question is how do you people ensure that the local community lead the development projects instead of just being there like the backbenchers or allowing the outsiders to do the job. Like we are in this community, maybe there's some kind of development that are supposed to be taking place in this community. Then we realize that some people, the government is bringing people from outside to do this kind of jobs. Then the local people from that area, they're just given maybe some small jobs to do, and always we have seen the communities complaining. So as you people work and defending the human rights, how do you make sure that something like that doesn't happen?
Okay, thank you so much. So on human rights based approach to development, it is a framework that enables the citizens to participate fully in the development that is taking place in their area.
Yes.
So we champion for this framework because it was a declaration by the UN, United Nations, and Kenya also has a framework on issues of human rights to development. So what we do is that the framework gives the citizens to participate fully in what is taking place through public participation. You know, public participation is one of the pillars of the framework, because you can't give development to a community without taking their priority needs into account. So we ensure that citizens or community members are deeply involved on the development that is taking place in their area.
Yes.
Then number two, we are aware that when development comes to a specific area, then there are opportunities.
Yes.
So that framework also gives us, as the human rights defenders, to promote the component of equal opportunities.
Yes.
We want community members also to benefit
from
from those particular projects that is coming or is being implemented in their area. Then another issue is on the issue of inclusion.
Yes.
You find that in some, previously before the framework was initiated, the government would just come with a project, not even taking into account what is the priority needs of that particular community. So the community, through this framework, ensures that there is equal opportunity for persons living with disability. There are some work that they can do. Women and youth, there are work that they can do. So that a contractor does not come from another area, then come with all the laborers and implement a project in a particular community.
Yes.
This framework gives a percentage that community members of that area should be given an opportunity to a specific percentage.
Yes.
So, and this framework ensures accountability, because no community member will allow something to be done solely by someone who is not even a resident of that area. So by being in that implementation process, it gives them that legitimacy to also question
the authority.
What is taking place in that area.
Yes. So how do you also ensure that there is accountability also from our leaders in terms of development? We have seen them when they are campaigning, like now they want this, they want this, they promise that, then after like 1 year, or maybe after the election, these leaders, some of them, they disappear, they don't remember to come back to the same community to maybe do 1, 2, 3 as they promised people. How do you ensure that there is accountability from our leaders?
Thank you so much. And on this one, I'll start with the community members.
Yes.
The power that the leaders are enjoying is a donated power. The Constitution of Kenya 2010 gives that sovereign power to the community and to the people.
Yes.
The people are the community. So when an elected member of maybe county assembly or national assembly is in that house, then it means that the power that he or she has is just a donated power.
Yes.
He or she represents the community in that assembly.
Yes.
But the real power belongs to the people. So the community members have that recall, because we have even the recall clause where community members can recall their elected member of county assembly or MP to come back because he or she is not performing. But community members are not taking advantage of that. We want community members to have that power because we are claiming that we want power. But community members also have to grab that power so that they can champion for what is good for them.
Yes.
Number two, on leaders, they have taken advantage because community members do not perform the civilian oversight role. You know, in the constitution we have the civilian oversight role that the community members enjoy, but they are not using it. So elected leaders have taken advantage of that because their oversight role is just a delegated or a donated power that they do in the assembly. So I encourage community members to strengthen their oversight role. When a project comes to an area, the first thing that they should ask about is the BQ, bill of quantities, to ensure that they know that the road or a particular project was meant to cost this much, and the kind of material that are supposed to be used in this project are 1, 2, 3. So that when a contractor comes in with materials that are not worth what was indicated in the BQ, then they can question it at that very moment. Then their participation during budget making process also matters a lot because you can't question what you didn't participate in identifying. So first of all, identify it at the public participation, then during implementation also be part and parcel of it, so that because you know it, because you participated previously during the identification of the project. So I encourage citizens to do their role well by doing civilian oversight, by forming committees, their own committees, not even that of the government, their committees, their own at village levels. At village level, yes, because they live in those particular areas. They know the priority areas and they know their issues of concern. Because you can't go to a specific area. For example, when you go to Garissa, you can't go there and talk about issues that do not matter in Garissa. For example, Garissa maybe needs only water and other things may fall. So you can't go to Garissa and tell them that you want to get an hotel in Garissa. That is not a priority to that community. So our communities, when they get their issues well, then it means that the elected leaders will also see that there is someone who is watching over me and they will perform.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you think our government is doing enough to defend the people's right?
The government is not doing much. That is the plain truth. The government is not doing much because issues of insecurity, especially in Kisumu, has risen to a level that no sane government can say that they are in charge. Because when people are being killed, people are being robbed, then we have a government, then it tells us that something is not good somewhere or something is not right somewhere. So they have to pull up their socks in terms of ensuring that the insecurity issue in Kisumu is addressed. Not just in through press conferences, but through action.
Okay. Maybe you can just tell us some of the challenges before we wind up. So what are some of the challenges you people encounter in your work?
Thank you so much. Number one challenge is the high expectation, like the one you had alluded to. On when a case is referred to you, then a survivor expects you also to give even the financial support to it. You have offered yourself to help in issues of prevention and promotion of human rights, but the expectation of the community is so high. So that one to us is a challenge, because when you don't meet that expectation, that they see you that you are not even doing your work, that is a challenge. Number two is on the issue of government. Government is not welcoming to the HRDs. They don't see HRDs as people who are working alongside them to help them do their mandate as per the constitution. Because even the constitution of Kenya, Bill of Rights in Kenya, the only constitution that I've seen a chapter allocated for issues of rights. In Kenya we have chapter 4 allocated on issues of human rights. Then it means that we are supporting the government to achieve what the constitution mandates. or wants them to do,
Yes.
but to them they see as enemies. So that one is also a challenge.
Yes.
Yes.
So maybe as we are just winding up, in future, would you want to maybe buy for something?
Yes. Not even in future. In 2027,
Yes.
yes, I'm vying as a member of County Assembly for Manyatabi. And God willing, in 2028, I'll be in that assembly.
Yes.
Because of the reasons which are so many that I can't mention.
Yes.
And I hope you will invite me one day to come and give out my manifesto on why I want to buy.
To people of Manyatabi.
Yes.
I think not just one day. Maybe if I can book you maybe for next week to come and talk to people of Manyatabi.
Yes, we will see whether next week can be available, because apart from issues of human rights, I'm also an entrepreneur. So when I get an assignment, then it means I'll rush to that assignment first. Thank you so much.
Okay, maybe your last word to the people of Manyatabi and the people that you are defending their rights before we close up.
Thank you so much. To the people of Manyatabi, I humbly request for your assistance as we move towards 2027, so that we can have real development that can be seen and felt. Then to all the communities that are experiencing issues of violations on their human rights and social justice, I encourage you to speak out, so that when you speak as a group, then your voices will be heard. But don't sit down somewhere and do lamentations, because even God does not like people who lament a lot.
Yes.
God wants people who are action-oriented. Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you for the word of encouragement to the people of Manyatabi and everybody. It's your right, speak up. If something is going on around you, just come up and speak up. Make sure that you get help when there is still time. This was Cityscope TV. This is Cityscope TV, and this was a Scope Connect channel, and I was your host Brenda. Again, let's meet another day.